Hi, and welcome everyone. I am Friar Tuck, and this is my epoch. Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit more in depth on how to make money digitally. So just so you know, what's behind me is that right there. So there's a kid there, so I can't show too much, but uh, I just want to show you guys where I'm at and what that background noise is. Okay, so yesterday I had the opportunity to teach an individual a little bit about how to become part of the digital economy. Not only did I take an opportunity to kind of teach someone, got a chance to interview him and ask him his experience. Now he's intelligent in certain ways. Everybody has their own things that they're intelligent in. Some people are good communicators, some people are not. I happen to be a decent communicator. And so I'm going to show you some clips as we go through the video and talk a little bit about what's going on here and there. But what I did is I explained to him, because you get free tablets out here, right? With the free tablets, if you go to a library that has decent internet speed and you sit there on your tablet, you can now make money digitally. I mean, here's the thing, and this is what I've been trying to talk about. This is kind of the guy I met in Chattanooga kind of showed this to me in a different way. Okay. And because of this, I am able to get more of an understanding. And, for that, I'm grateful, because he got to show me something that I was intentionally denying when I could have very easily been taking advantage of this months ago and probably had a lot more comfortable of an existence. So as your job becomes automated, as as robotics and artificial intelligence take over your job, what is going to be your income? That's really the question. So on Thursday, so my Patreon subscribers get early access to any video that I post that, that comes from them. So I actually, as part of my Monday hobo tutorial, because every Monday I upload hobo tutorials to Patreon, I did the interview. And since this is going to be going up day after tomorrow, which is Wednesday, on Thursday I'm going to make that interview public. But if you are a Patreon subscriber, the video is available to you on Patreon. So don't forget about Patreon. So what is the digital economy? How is it that you as an individual can come together, make and make enough money to be able to survive, to be able to exist without the menial existence? So the idea of homelessness may change drastically as far as the way things go. Okay, because 25 years ago when I started out, the homeless didn't even have cell phones. They barely had access to a phone, and they had to go to a specific place to use the phone. Okay, and they couldn't make any long distance calls, so everything had to be local. And they did things like this, back in the day. But now everybody's got a cell phone. They're giving away free cell phones. So why not use it instead of using it as a handout? Because anything could be a handout. It's how you use it that turns it into a hand up. And so as a handout with the free, because they give away free tablets. If you can prove that you're on food stamps and that you get government assistance, they will give you a free tablet for 1 year. But the thing is, you only get like 1 gig of data. So you better be at a library or somewhere where you can connect to the internet. But you could use that. And so what I did is I explained to him and just showed him just the entry level. Okay, so this is something that everybody can do, which is go look on Fiverr. Take 5 minutes. And now I'm not getting paid by Fiverr to do this, nor do I make anything from this. Okay, so just so that everybody knows, this is in some ways free advertising for them. And as understanding the digital world, one of the basic entry-level things that you can do, because when I did it in Denver, as far as doing Fiverr, I ended up becoming an appointment setter for somebody, and I did real well there. But I don't really want to go along that to become somebody else's appointment setter. I'm good enough at it, and I know what I'm doing to where I can schedule appointments, maybe 1 every 10 calls. and because I only get to speak to maybe 4 people in those 10 calls, and so I'm able to I'm able to you know be successful at it, but it's not really what I want to do. Do I want to wake up every morning and go to work and be somebody's appointment setter, or do I want to do what still stick in the same genre of work, which is sales, and teach businesses how to be able to fish instead of to just give them a fish for a day. Okay, and this is something that I think that as individuals, and when you see this interview on Thursday, I think one of the most powerful things he said is you get hurt physically, or let's just say not even hurt, your job goes away due to automation. You have minimal skills, but you're willing to learn. So you take a moment and you go through and you figure out what it is that you want to do, not based upon money, but are you willing to do this 20, 30 hours a week doing this very same thing? So if your thing is editing and you really like editing and you think you'd be a good editor because you're creative, well, you know what? Spend a few months, maybe even create your own content and be able to put it up and take the time to really do the editing, because there's free editing softwares that you can use. It's called CapCut. You guys have seen me use it. There's all kinds of free software out there. So the actual cost of starting a business, if you want to go into the digital economy, and this is going to be the wave of the future. The average worker going to an office is going to be maybe 20% of society. It is going to be as far as societal dominance. This is just my opinion. What I think the future brings is that as the small business worker has been the minority in our society for so long, those that are wise enough to take advantage of the digital economy will expand small business ownership. Instead of worrying about having 10 or 20 employees, it's about working for yourself and going out there and demanding your true value for your talents and your skills. And if your talents and skills are in demand and you do quality work, well, then, you stand to make money. And you can do this off of a free government tablet, a free government cell phone, and instead of just doing nothing with it and just sitting there going, I need a job to go work at, let's say, a gas station, start creating your own work. See, the people that survived the 2008 crash, the reason why they survived is because if a job wasn't available for them, they were going to go out and create one. And so that's those that did not really feel the pain of 2008, because I didn't feel the pain. I went out and created my own work during that period of time. I started a blog. That's the first time I started blogging, and I started enhancing my skills way back when. Okay, so when it comes to Fiverr, when it comes to Upwork, if you take the time to learn a new skill, that is your plan B. That is your way of giving out. But here's the thing. As the service economy expands, as small business expands to just being single owners, maybe one employee because they need a secretary, and they hire their wife because it's a family business, and so therefore husband and wife and those relationships will change over time. But also the ability to be able to work and demand your worth, and actually maybe only work 20, 30 hours a week. But in those 20, 30 hours, you're getting the most pay for the best production that you can do. Okay? And then it gives you free time to have that time and that relationship with your family, with your children, because then you can actually build everything it is that you have around that. Okay? So just think of it that way. It will give you, if you take advantage of this digital economy, not only will you be creating your own work, which is, may the best man win and may the best man get the best price. Okay? And so oh damn, that kid biffed it real hard. So, but anyways, yeah, he slipped on wet concrete. Oh, poor little kid. But anyways, just sitting here and looking at it from a basic perspective, you as a homeless person can very easily just become a nomad and travel around to where you want. And based upon how well you do in the beginning and building your clientele and your book of business, because here's the thing, as a content creator, I would like to hire somebody to do my thumbnails. And if we get to a point where we do specializations to that level, now it'll probably backfire on us, but this is kind of the way the economy is going. So you specialize in one area of the content creation. And if you do that, then you'll be able to offer your services to those that have become successful and want to be able to have somebody else do it for them. Because once I get to probably about 200,000 to 300,000 views per month, at that point in time, I'll be able to make enough money to where I can hire somebody to help me along the way with my content, which is going to make my content much better, because the things that I'm good at, I should strictly focus on. The things that I'm not good at, well, that's why you hire somebody else to do it. That is business ownership. I mean, when I owned my janitorial business, I was good at certain things, but there were certain things I just didn't want to do. So if I could train somebody to do it so I didn't have to do it and yet still get paid for it, well, I did it. And this is your same concept here. So anyways, guys, you know how to help the channel. Become a subscriber. If you think this content's valuable, leave me a tip in the tip jar. Everything's down in the description, including my website. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.